Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel where I post all my projects. I'm working on data. I'm in the data analytics field. Yeah, I'm a data analyst. So this is my the third part of my first project. I've posted the first and second part. The first was on data collection. Second was on cleaning and analysis. Then this is the third part on this thing on visualization. So I'll be going through all the steps I took. I'll be showing some screenshots of my Tableau, of all the visualization I did, and my conclusion. So what you're seeing on the screen now is a summary of the study, the summary of the project, as you already see, the comprehensive, and that is name, the comprehensive analysis of music track across various genres and the iTunes store. So the summary is the gene featuring the highest explicit content is hip hop / rap. So most hip hop / rap music tracks are explicit content, so making it a preferable choice for those who love it. There's another insight saying since 2007 there has been a consistent uptrend in explicit tracks, indicating a growth preference for what explicit content among the US audience. So this study is focused on the US citizens. Now what this means is that starting from 2017 there was a higher demand for explicit content. I'm not call it the demand, but I would say people preferred it more explicit content than less explicit ones. So I think many people was going for. That's why if you look at the US, most of the popular musics are from this hip hop / rap. Now the third part of the summary is that enthusiasts seeking explicit tracks are advised to explore genres such as rock, Christian, single, and others. So those who are in love with inexplicit content in the music they want to listen to, and the hip hop / rap emerge as the genre with the highest incidence of content clean. Now almost all tracks that has been cleaned is from the hip hop / rap, because of most of them are explicit, so some of them has to be cleaned. They are also cleaning in other genres, but most of them, I will show you in the study, and most of them like a whopping like a sum of 62 compared to others. I'll show you. So let me go to the next slide. Okay, here's it. It's just showing a line graph of track explicitness throughout the year. Like this is showing 1900 to 2000 to 2023, which is the year we are in now. So as you can see from the line chart, there is a double increase. 14 there was double increase. Before there was now a decrease. Actually it's a double increase and a decrease in track explicitness. This was from 1900 to 2000. So there was an increase those days. Before there was a little bit decrease. Like I said, the graphical representation illustrates discernible trends in explicit. So this is just an explanation of what's going on here. And what you also saw in the summary saying that after 2007 there was an increase, and it didn't come back to that level again after that 14 in 2007. We're having a more increase in the explicit tracks, starting from 2001 to date. So this also what concludes that people love explicit content among the US now, and more people are going for it, and that's the popularity is increasing starting from that 2001. So when it comes to track inexplicitness, starting from the 1900 to the 2000, we're having basically the trend. Yeah, there was an increase. It was very low, and there was an increase. So from these two charts, you're seeing an increase in the explicit track from 1900 to 2000. We can also see an uptrend. Starting from 1967, there was an uptrend from there. 1967. Yeah, yes, there was an uptrend. Sorry, it's 1969. Sorry, there was an uptrend from there. 2000. Then from 2000 to 2023 was now seeing a decline after a peak of it's I say going down. Why? As after it hits a peak of 489, and so it decreased, and that was actually by 2011. Yes, after that we saw a decline, a downtrend from that position, and this may continue because more people are going for more explicit track nowadays than inexplicit ones, which most people are going for hip hop / rap genres than less explicit like Christian, rock, classical, and others. So what more people are going to that is what the study is showing us. So let me go to the next slide now. Okay, yeah, we are saying genres with explicitness, inexplicit, and cleaned. Now, like I said before, look at this. Say hip hop / rap. We have 62 tracks that were cleaned out of 8, and 8 was R&B / soul and pop follow up. Like, this is very high compared to others because the difference is too high. Like 62 minus it cannot be 56. Sorry, it cannot be 54. I think so. Yeah, that is very far. And if you also look at the explicit track, it's 1,000 plus compared to the next one, which is R&B, which is 77. That's kind of a big amount. So you since I also saw some visualization on how many tracks has been cleaned, how many are in explicit, but that will be later on the next 2 slides or 3 slides. But I'll still show you before the video ends. So this is quite a bigger insight so this indication that if you like explicit track, just go for hip hop / rap, that you see more of that. So when it comes to inexplicit tracks, you now see rock, Christians, that you want to go for inexplicit, you can go for rock, Christians, songwriters, all those ones, classical, pop. You can also go for them. That as you see more inexplicit tracks and others. So there's not much insight there. So now I always leave a note in all my dashboards because this is a story in Tableau. Like just like they are nested. Like story consists of dashboards. Dashboards consist of what? Sheets. So this is a story actually. That is why you are seeing this at the top here, intro and all those. So I normally leave a note so that even though I'm not there to explain it, someone with just the screenshots could just discern what's actually going on the chart, and sometimes even looking at the chart can be easily discernible from this. So let me go to the next slide. Now this is explicitness between the 1900 to 2023. Now over here we're seeing hip hop throughout. From 1900 to 2020, hip hop was the only genre that was highest in explicitness throughout this period. Like you can see here, hip hop. Now over here, see from 1900, hip hop was 42. Next was 250. See the increase from 42, 250 to 800, and show that even maybe till the next 5 to 10 years, hip hop will still increase in its explicitness because of this trend of from 42 to 250 to there's still possibility of it increasing more because many people love hip hop / rap. That's the truth in the US. Few people go for rock and pop and Christian music and others. So let me go to the next slide. Okay, we're seeing inexplicitness. There's not much here. You see classical from 1900 to 1955 was classical that has higher non-explicit music. That's what most people go for because we don't love explicit tracks. Go for that. And when it comes to from 1956 to 1970, we saw we saw it was rock, yeah, actually rock, and there's not much to say here because most explicit song you already know is classical rock and the other. So if you're not if you're yeah, it was rock, yeah, from 1956 to, I made a mistake here, this was to be 1970, not 85. So and then 1971 to 1985 it was also rock. So even though this mistake was there, it wasn't correct that from 1956 to 1985 it was rock. That was the that's why most people, if you don't like explicit content, just go for rock, classical, Christian, and others. Yeah, there are just few. I think that's top 5, which we saw in this slide here. Where's it here? Which you saw here, over here. So let me go to the next slide. Yeah. So when it comes to explicitness between the 1986 to 1923 to 2023, 2023, we are seeing classical also again, Christian. Classical. Then the next was songwriters. Yeah, there was lessons, and then last was Christian. Now this show you you can see that recently more Christian music are in explicit, and many in explicit tracks coming from the Christian genre, which is actually true because most Christian tracks shouldn't be explicit, so to say. It shouldn't be explicit, it should be inexplicit. And most people that love inexplicit music go for Christian music nowadays. They go for Christian than pop and rock and all those things. So they just go to that directly, since that is most of the time used to be inexplicit. I don't know if you've ever listened to a Christian track that is actually explicit. I don't know. I don't think it's possible. But if you love it, you could go for that. Now remember, this is just based on the iTunes store, so our analysis is based on that place. So I don't know about other stores, but it's just the iTunes store. So okay. So assuming you are a parent and then maybe you don't want your kids to, be listening to more of this explicit, you could choose a better genre for them to listen to instead of hip hop / rap. So it depends on your choice. So the next one is most clean tracks by gen. Yeah, last place, the most clean tracks, which was already seen before, was hip hop. Now the most clean of track happened 2017, as we're seeing 25 with this era chart. It was 25 here, which was 2017, and which is also displayed on this highlighted table 25, which is mean that most of the cleaning was done on 2017. Sorry, like I'll show this one. So your 62 was cleaned. Then look at the count here. We're seeing that we have more inexplicit tracks. Now I explained this on the notes. I said the reason why we're having more inexplicit tracks, and most genre fell into inexplicit. Why hip hop and few fell into what explicit. Even that 89 over there, most of them are what hip hop / rap. So this is the end of this analysis. So the summary here, like we have seen at the start, it's very simple. So so this just give an overview. So even if you want to go through the charts, you can just go through this summary here and check out what you want. That's why I just put it at the start, the intro of the study. So for any questions or any inquiries, you can also reach out to me through my email. Yeah, it's this nkamwoke@gmail.com. So thank you all and goodbye.